Hey Clashers, we just had balance changes, and what is the best deck after those for every single hero? We're going to find out in this video. Okay, versus a Monk. That is an unfortunate matchup, but we have a really good start with our Giant Skeleton. So he will start with this Monk, guaranteed 110% onto the special tile. So I will try to stun it, and I will try to give him a nice something to go for, and that's going to be my Giant Skeleton. In addition to that, he's taking some damage. We can stun him, everything. So that's already looking good. And the first minion already from us going down. The question now is, how is the energy bar from him looking? Because if he's going to one-shot, yeah, he's going to one-shot the bowl, which is great for us. Because this means our Wave Master can stay alive a little bit long. Wait a second. The 20%! The 20% right there. It is crazy. The Wave Master 10% or 20%, which is supposed to be 20%, sometimes feels like 100%. It's crazy. But again, looking good for us. This matchup is really good because we can non-stop always feed him the Giant Skeleton for the Monk, because that's always what we're going to do. The next thing is just going to be place as many minions on the board as possible in this matchup, because that's how you're going for. Otherwise, it's really important to get the first upgrade on your ranged healer. And you might now say, okay, iTzu, I don't have the ranged healer upgrade just yet. I don't have the third star ability. That's no problem, to be honest. The most important upgrade for the ranged healer is actually the second star ability if you're fighting with a melee hero. And that's just so stupid that he can just one-shot. Okay, fine. We have to get our upgrades in and have to make sure that we're not getting one-shot all over the place by this Monk. It is not going to be easy. It's a really tough matchup. But hey, we're going to try it. So, wider range, that's what we're going for. We're keeping it like this. Let's do it like that and that. I think that's looking good. The next carry in this deck is actually the Valkyrie. Why do I prefer the Valkyrie over, for example, like the Dark Goblin or like the Bowler over a Dark Goblin? Pretty easy answer. Because, in my opinion, the Bowler is giving some nice value on... Oh, no. Go away, run. Yes. Okay, good. We got away. That's awesome. And now you can see there's just too many minions on the board for the Monk to one-shot everything. And as you're going to the third round, that's where you should start winning if the Monk is not really good in playing and doing what he's doing. But now let's get back to my point. The main carry in this deck is the Valkyrie as well, because I think the Valkyrie in melee form is better and more consistent than the Dark Goblin for something like the Wave Master, because there's so many decks which are trying to snipe your ranged healer and everything. So I feel like it's just better and more consistent overall. But now, either way, let's try to do something like this. I guess he's going to place his Monk on the left. He's trying to no, he actually is not switching the side. Well, that's interesting. My Valkyrie is going to get one shot. That's unfortunate, but still, we should be looking fine because we have non-stop heal. Dark Goblin might be a little bit annoying, but let's see. There's the next one shot, but that's still looking good. Oh my goodness, this is going to be close. Please, stun. Do the stun. Oh no. Okay, this is going to be terrible. We have no chance of bursting anything. Maybe with a little bit of luck and we can win in overtime. Yes, we do. There we go. And that's how you play the Wave Master deck. As I said, do prioritize the wider range with this setup, with melee heroes in general, and you're going to be fine. Okay, one of the harder matchups in the beginning. No problem. So, in the beginning, especially against Wave Master, do not try to use the healer. That's not worth it. Try to rush, and I'm really lucky to get that. Try to get the Dissipate Mini Packer. That's really important. Try to save him really far back. Make sure that the super of the Sheep Maiden is getting activated as early as possible. That's kind of the important thing. Oh no, come on. Yeah, there we go. This means now the Wave Master cannot leave the Sheep Maiden anymore. I don't know if it's a bug. I don't know if it's a feature. But that's how it works. As long as the Sheep Maiden... Come on, it's 20%. What are you doing? That's just a bad joke. He's getting those... What? Are you kidding me? He got... What? This is supposed to be 20% and not 100. What is this guy doing? Okay, that was the luckiest shit ever. We're not going to use that field again. Should we? We can actually use it with a Valkyrie because he's going to boulder it. Let's do it something like this. That should work. Now let's hope that he's not getting 100% again with his stun. That would be awesome. As I've said, he's going to stun it. Or he's kind of going to boulder it. Now the ability of the Sheep Maiden, that's so important because with this, as I said, I don't know if it's a bug or if it's a feature, But take a look at the Wave Master. He cannot leave that sheep maiden anymore with his ability, for example. The same thing is for the Countess, which means this is why sheep maiden is pretty decent against Wave Master or Countess, because with their ability, they cannot teleport away anymore. They cannot get away anymore from her as long as the taunt is just once. That's the same with the Knight, for example. It's strange. I have no clue why, but that's how it is. All I can say. So next thing is going to be like this. I think that's looking good. Let's see if we can win another round. Let's see if he's going to predict where I'm putting my sheep maiden. That would be bad with this bowler. He is predicting the wrong row. That's awesome for us again. So now the thing is, we need to get our ability with that sheep maiden as quickly as possible to make sure that the Wave Master is not stuck or like not getting to our backline. And that's the important thing, because you can see again, he's like the taunt ran off. Still, he only is going for the super for my shield maiden. That thing is just insane. I don't know. As I said, I guess it's a bug because I think a feature is kind of strange. But that's how you win with sheep maidens against Wave Master, with abusing the level 5 ability of the sheep maiden. It is so powerful with this taunt that it's the same how that works on the Countess. She cannot leave either anymore. It is just really strong. Let's put it that way. Now again, we're going for the bigger range. So like the second star ability of the Healing Ranger. We're not going to switch anything. We're going to stay as it is. Let's see if he's predicting the right row. So far we switched every single time, and he's predicting that we're switching again, which we not did. He is getting our Giant, which is totally fine, to be honest. Not anything we need. And at this point now, we should have the taunt coming in, which means our backline is safe. And this means we're winning another round, because he has nothing to... He can do nothing against our heal or against our Dark Golem, because everything is focusing our tank. And as I said, take a look again. He cannot leave. The Wave Master Super, he cannot leave. It is stupid, but I love it if I'm not playing Wave Master. So that's the deck for the Shield Maiden. Pretty easy. As I said, try to get as many mini on the board and then prioritize the Dark Goblin and the first star ability, or like the second star ability of the Healing Ranger, and you're fine. Oh, versus a Monk. That's scary. So, how does this deck work? Well, overall, you're trying to snipe healers with the bowler, and this makes your Countess always teleport to them right away. So that's what we're going to try. Placing the bowler kind of aggressively. I guess he's having the Monk on this tile as well, which is fine. He's not playing a healer just yet, which is totally fine for us. Let's see, teleporting away, so the Monk is one-shotting something different, which is awesome for us. The stun is a bit annoying, but that shouldn't be any problem. That's really cool. Just from the beginning, seeing how that works. I mean, even if this would be level 10 Monk, to be honest, my bowler would have just taken it down. So that's no problem. Then, like I said, the bowlers in this deck, because you can damage the backline and make your Countess teleport to that right away, and it's already giving you so much value. So again, let's do it. This time though, with the healer in the back, again, we're trying to go for the first upgrade as quickly as possible. This time I go for the middle. We're trying to go for the first upgrade as quickly as possible, which is the wider range. It is so important to make that work. This time though, we should have bowled a different side. We should have really bowled a different side. That was not good at all. I think this is going to cost us. I think it's going to cost us. Yeah, that should cost us this round. It was not a good setup from me. I should have protected my Countess. It's really important. And I will do that the next time. We'll use my Countess on the healing field and put the bowler behind. That's the next good thing which you can do with the bowler, is just making sure that you're preventing some bowler, like some mini P.E.K.K.A value. But now, as I said, we're going for the wider range. That's what we're going for. And now as well, let me see. We are going for the mini P.E.K.K.A. The mini P.E.K.K.A to dissipate is really important as well. This time we're going for this. Like that. Like that. I think we're looking good. I think we're looking really good. That should be nice and clean getting this in. Bowler is not hitting anything, but now take a look at that Countess. Take a look at that Countess, which should... it's teleporting now for the wrong target, but it should be still okay. That's why you have to hit the bowler, as I said. That's why you have to hit the bowler. Now it's in the bag, and that's the cool thing. There's always the anti-heal. The ranged healer is completely useless after that. We're getting the heal in, and this means we're going to win this round. No problem whatsoever. If you prefer the Dark Goblin over the bowler, no problem. You can use it as well. I really prefer the bowler, because if I hit this backline healers, it is pretty much GG. So, is he going to stay like this? I think he's going to stay like this. So we're going to switch things up. I think we're going to do like this. And we're going mini P.E.K.K.A. There we go. Mini P.E.K.K.A in the house. So, next upgrade is going to be the ranged healer. And there we go. There's the bowler. And this means our Countess. Come on, the mini P.E.K.K.A. again. I freaking hate that thing. Okay, Countess is not doing anything. That's unfortunate, so he's getting to the next round. So you really need to protect your Countess. For this one, it did not work out at all. So next upgrade is going to be the bigger attacks or the higher attack speed. That's really important. So let's see how he's doing or how we are doing that. So we have the 3rd star upgrade. That's really nice. And what do we do as well? We could go for... Let me see. We could go for... I mean, it's really risky, right? I mean, let's try it. Going for the higher stun duration. Let's see if that works. Like this. Like this. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I hope we're not getting it with the mini P.E.K.K.A. on our Countess again. And it seems like we're not. So, ranges. Are you kidding? Mini P.E.K.K.A. freaking hates you. Come on. Try to run away, Countess. Try to run away. Yes, there we go. Teleporting away. And with this setup, again, we're just going to overtake him because... with the ranged healer meta, everything is so clumped up, and the Countess is having a 100% anti-heal, which is making your victory even better. Just make sure that you're dodging this really annoying mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, Monk is one of your best setups, or one of your best win conditions against that. It's really, really good for you. Let's put it like that. So what we're going to do is Musketeer. I will probably even just lose the first one on purpose because I do not want to roll away those mini. Those mini are the minis which we are going to play anyways in the 2nd round. So I will just take the loss in this 1st round. I don't care. That's no problem. We will come back later anyways. Queen, as she always has been, is a late game carry. So if you can generate a lot of minis in front of you, it's even better. So now what you're going to do is you want to place something like this with a wider range. That's a really important upgrade. Again, wider range is the most important upgrade. It's not the attack speed or whatever. It's nice, but it's not the most important upgrade you want to go for. Again, this might not be the best, most optimal setup for this round, but again, as I said, overall, it's like all about that you're getting to the 3rd round, and that's the important thing. And we're even winning that. You can see why exactly we activated or why we skilled this wider range. It's just so strong. So what we're going to do now is place it better on this one. That side is better. You can place it actually like this, I believe. Yeah, that should be the perfect setup. And now, again, we're just going for the tanks for the front line. Obviously, put the giant skeleton like this. Something like that. Oh, and something in the back, actually. Because maybe he's putting something again on my side. So I want to cover that. He's exactly doing that. He's actually stunning my queen, which is fine. I mean, I'm getting healed non-stop. And take a look at now. Non-stop healing. It is just crazy. The Musketeer is really important because it's pushing back opponents, and especially the Musketeer is messing up placements. If you're facing versus a Shield Maiden, if you're facing against a healer deck, this Musketeer is the biggest counter to that because the Musketeer can just completely obliterate those setups. The next one, which I'm going to... oh, that's going to be an interesting one, like this, I believe. That should be a good setup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade the 3rd star ability of this Musketeer, which is really, really clutch. And then I'm going to activate... I will go with the 3rd star ability of the Lumberjack as well. I think that should be really good for us. Just getting more attack speed from the beginning. He has predicted the right side. And that's what he did pretty much most of the time so far. He has predicted the right side. But at the same time, we don't care. We have the queen on our side. And she can just overwhelm now the back end with... and see... no problem whatsoever. So this is how you play this queen deck. This is the setup you're looking for always, with having the Musketeer in front of the healing ranger, and then use those 2 lanes next to the battle, to the ranged healer, and you're totally fine because this wider range healing is just so broken. Oh, against full frontage again. I mean, I don't know if I feel bad. I don't know if I feel good about this, but we're just going to do it either way. So, like this. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Let's see if I can not only beat him with my Barbarian King deck, but as well with my Royal Champion. Alright, this is not the Royal Champ deck for me. This is obviously huge shout out going to Bren, who is a really good Royal Champion player and who just played this deck a ton. We're getting a lot of resets. And that should be our round, right? That should be our round. There we go. Winning that 1st round against the Barbarian King. Super important. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of tricky. Remember, though, he used the Sneaky Fisher, so we have to be careful about that. We have to be really careful about that. Now, next thing is going to be the Musketeer. And we're going to go for the ranged healer. So like this setup. Next one, we have to get this better range with the healer. That's so important because then we can put all of our ranged mini together. We're going to get we have kind of like a big problem then against the fisherman, but he still has to pick the right side, right? So we have to be kind of cautious about that. But now let's see. Oh, there's the pushback. Can we get another ability in? No, the musketeer is not dealing enough damage. So this means he's winning the second round. That's no problem. No problem whatsoever. So let's wait. Let's wait if we have a good shop. As I said, we need another ranged healer. Do we get it? There we go. The shop never disappoints. Okay, this time affects a wider range. Same setup as the queen. You're going for the same setup. You can go for this as well if you're kind of scared that he's using the fisherman in the back. That's no problem. And then we're going to go for something like this. Something like this should be really good. Remember though, with the ranged healer, only use those 3 lanes around the ranged healer. So for us, it's this lane, this one, and this row where the lumberjack is. Those are the rows which we have to worry about. He's not upgrading the wizard, which is a really, really strange thing because the wizard is always giving us a free reset. But that's the problem right now, which a lot of decks are facing because if you're investing a 2-star, a 2 elixir mini, you have to obviously like get the upgrades in as well. So yeah, now you're going for the 3rd-star ability of the musketeer, like the extra range. We're going to, do we switch the sides? What I think he's going to expect us to play the same side. So next one is going to be let's just go for the stun. Well, actually, I think the mini P.E.K.K.A would have been better. We're going for the mini P.E.K.K.A next round. He actually predicts that. Oh, that was genius. Okay, fisherman. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Okay, so we have to be careful next round. I feel like if he's getting the fisherman right, he's going to win. That's kind of how the deck works from him. But if he's getting it right, he will always lose. So let's see if we can predict the right side. Are we going to switch or are we not going to switch? That's the big question. So let's think about. Okay, first of all, let's get rid of that and let's upgrade the mini P.E.K.K.A. Then we can upgrade that. Let's do it like this. And like this. I think that's good looking. Let's see if he's predicting the right side. Oh my. Oh, he's going with the wrong side, and that means we should win this one, but don't celebrate too early. There's always things that can go wrong. But let's see. Royal Champion is not getting any value with her shield, but still, we have the healing power. There we go. We have the musketeer, and that's so strong. The musketeer is so good against those healer setups. And with this, we're going to win this round. He grabbed my lumberjack. He denied me the race, but he not denied me the win. So you can see Royal Champion deck as well, winning against those sneaky fisherman decks, which are really annoying. And another win for us, another successful deck. Okay, versus Countess. Okay, that's not going to be easy because Countess is just going to wreck our backline, so it's really unfortunate. That's why I'm not going to go with the backline in the early stages. We're going to try, yep, that's exactly what we're going for. Miner and the Prince. Let's see. Most of the people are starting in the middle. Is he doing that as well? Yes, he is. It's level 10 Countess. I don't know why he only started with 1-3 elixir mini. I'm fine with that. I would take that. One thing is going to be problematic, which is the stun. That's going to be quite annoying. Now the backstab from the Countess. Oh no. He is going to win that. That is so annoying. Like, Countess right now is so incredibly strong. It's not easy, but we're going to try our best for sure. So, let's see. On this one, we have... okay, more mini. I guess I would just go with something like this. How many? 5 HP. She's having 6 HP. Okay, that's already good for us. That's already really good for us. So let's see how that works. The good thing is that we have now less HP on the miner, which means the Countess should teleport away from our front line, back line, which is awesome. So that's something really nice. Let's see if that's going to work. No, it's not going to work because the backline is too quickly dead. Okay. Oh, boys. I think this is not going to be easy. Countess is incredibly strong. Oh, damn. Okay. Now we need the comeback. Now we need the comeback win. Let's see if that's going to happen. We need that Dark Goblin on the field. I have no chance without the Dark Goblin, I feel like. So that's exactly what we're going for now. Dark Goblin. Please again. No Dark Goblin just yet. Are we going? No, healer is useless. Oh, boy. That's not good at all. Oh, my goodness. That sucks. This buy really, really sucks. Okay, how do we do that? Like this. That is really not good, guys. Oh my lord. I will try my best. Let's see. So, can the miner distract the Countess? Or is it not going to be possible? There is the buff. Okay, Countess completely teleported away. So we have now the chance. We have the chance of winning this round with the damage buff. And yes, indeed, we're going to make it work. That's our first round. We need that comeback. We need to make sure that the miner is really far on the other side of our backline. That's all what we have to worry about. And we need to keep upgrading our Dark Goblin so he has more hit points than our miner. So this one, I'm going for the wider range as well. So we're going to go for something like this. I think I'm going for something like this. Let's see if that's going to work. Let's see. I hope that he's not switching the boulder up. If he's switching up the boulder, we are screwed. Okay, he's not hitting the boulder. That's good. That's really good for us. Okay, so now is he teleporting to the miner again? Yes, he is. That miner is perfect against the Countess. I did not even notice that in the beginning. That's just awesome. Now the heal, the Dark Goblin is just quickly one-shotting that Countess because she's so squishy. And we have maybe a comeback on our hands. That's looking really good, guys. That's looking really good. Okay, so we keep upgrading our healer and our Dark Goblin because those are the mini which need more hit points. They need to have really way more hit points. What we're going to do is I think we're going to go really far on the left this time around. Hopefully, yeah, the miner really from the other side. Maybe we should have switched side completely. I'm not sure. Let's see how that works. But I guess he's going to boulder this lane with the prince. Is he? Yeah, that was obvious. We're going to make sure the miner is completely on the other side. Let's see if that's working. Yes! The Countess again, teleporting away, giving our Dark Goblin time to stack up and take a look at that. Take a look at that! The Dark Goblin goes completely crazy. And that's how you smash people with this Barbarian King deck. Having those elixir into your Dark Goblin is just so broken with the Barbarian King. And I mean, try it out. It works. Oh, that's a really good matchup for us. I kind of feel bad for him. But I mean, I take it. I don't mind. So what we're going to do is just going for the one-shot montage in the first round. So we're just going to go, I think wider range is not the optimal thing, but I'm just going for the wider range because I'm playing for the late game, baby. So that's what we're going for. This deck, all about obviously one-shotting things, and you don't care about healing if you have a one-shot monk. But as well, you're playing with the wizard as well, just to provide some splash damage and put some pressure onto positioning onto the other side, onto the opponent. Because with the monk, you're really suffering when the enemy has a really compact area, and that's why the wizard, what the wizard is for. So he's really good with that. So that's exactly what we're going to do, like this. Like that. Let's see if we can grab. That's another question. What are we going for? I think for the upgrade of this one. We're not going for the upgrade of the wizard just yet. But that should be alright. No problem whatsoever. So, next one. Just one-shotting everything, as I said. It is just crazy. I mean, the monk. It is an incredible, simple design. And it's all about keeping him alive. Giving him this support. And that's the next thing why the knight is in here, because we have the taunt with the knight. So yeah, we don't mind anything with that one. So next one, we could go for the upgrade for the wizard. So far this guy has not anything which is coming close to structured, to an organized setup. So we don't care about that. Instead, I want to get this golden giant out. That's way more important. I have the knight in the back just because he might send something over. He's now sending a miner over. That's kind of sneaky. But again, without the Barbarian King buff, I feel like the miner is just not worth it. The miner without the Barbarian damage buff is just not dealing enough damage. And you can see why the monk right now is one of the strongest heroes. Overall, I have to say something with finishing off this video. And if you might ask, okay, iTzu, what is the strongest hero now? Well, the thing with the strongest hero right now is the thing that you can use pretty much everything. Even the king with my deck is pretty useful if you can play it correctly. So the cool thing about the meta, even though every single deck has the ranged healer in it, you can use every single hero. And that's the cool thing about the meta right now. You can use the Shield Maiden with those healer power, but then when you're facing a monk, it's really, really awful. But when you're facing an Archer Queen with that monk, it does not feel that great either. Then with the Archer Queen, if you face a Wave Master, it's not the greatest feeling in the world. So you can see there's always some counterplay, and that's what I love so much about the current meta. And since the ranging healer or ranged healer is like a supportive mini, it does not feel as oppressive as, for example, the Electro Wizard. So in my opinion right now, the best meta which we had so far in Clash Mini, even though the ranged healer is so much needed, because you can play anything. You can play every freaking single hero, and that's so fun right now. And, well, that's kind of feeling frustrating as well, maybe. And that's why some people might think it's not the best meta right now, because obviously you're healing less, with like less being there being the top deck. For example, the Royal Champion. If you played Royal Champion before the update, you win. That's how it is, except if your opponent is playing Royal Champ. So that's how it works. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back in 2 days with the next video. Until then, see ya and bye bye.